Hi all, I'm Tina Jones. It's been a whole year since I started using coconut oil on my hair and on my skin, and I wanted to give you an update. The first thing I'll tell you is that my hair has grown 7 1/4 inches for the year. Now, I had months where it grew 1.5 inches, and I had one month where nothing happened, and then other months where it's grown 1/2 inch, 1/4 of an inch, so it's varied, but over the whole year it's been 7 1/4 inches. And I will well, give me just a second. I was going to demonstrate. Hang on just a second. I've got my tape measure, and I wanted to demonstrate how I have been measuring my hair. It doesn't matter how you do it as long as you are consistent and do it the same way each time, so you know whether or not there's been a change in growth. And what I do is usually I part my hair in the middle, but all I'm going to do is comb out one side of it, and I'm going to lower the camera a little bit, and hopefully you'll let me follow. I can barely see in my camera. Okay, what I'm doing is combing it to one side, and hopefully you can see where the top of my, I'm going to make sure, it's maybe entirely too low, but if you can see my lap, there's my jeans. My natural waist is a little higher than my jeans, but my hair's coming, a few inches down onto it. And what I'm doing is I will start the top of my hair in the middle, my head right here, and I'll hold that, in this case with my right hand. I will usually comb all of my hair to one side. Okay, I've got the top of it right here, and I will comb all of my hair to one side, and I'm going to take that between my pointer finger and my thumb, and I'm pulling it all the way down, so I've got a whole few inches of it left underneath here. Okay, pointer finger and thumb. Now I put the tape measure between my pointer finger and my middle finger and slide it up until I get to the top of my head, and then I pull it out straight, and I can feel hair down here, and I will go ahead and measure that all of the way. I'm still holding my hair, if you can see. Anyway, I hold that and measure it all the way down to the end of it, and then I see where those last few hairs land on my tape measure, and they are landing at 30 1/4 inches. Some of it is right at 30, some of it's a little bit shorter than that. The last 7 1/4 inches, what's grown this year is quite a bit thinner than what's grown in since then, and that's because these hairs down here were coming out of a head that had a whole bunch of problems that coconut oil fixed. And they say that coconut oil unclogs pores where hairs might not be growing, and it releases those pores. The follicles in the hair can come back out again. So my hair is monumentally thicker up here than it is in the bottom part, and it's thicker down here and down, all the way down to where that last 7 1/4 inches is. I may get it cut, I don't know. It's not particularly bothering me, and it does come, just below the top of my pants. Let's see. I had a question, and I wanted to address that, and I had a question that I wanted to address, and it was a lady sent me a private question, and she had used unrefined coconut oil, and it had caused breakouts for her. She thought, well, I wanted to tell her I've never experienced it. I don't think anything is impossible. It's supposed to be one of the gentlest oils, and it's supposed to actually heal acne. I know that it is purported to kill the bacteria that causes acne, release what's in your pores. So it's not impossible for someone to have a problem with it. I think it would be pretty rare. From what I've read, please, if someone else has had a similar experience, leave a comment for her in the comment section below the video. I personally am using refined coconut oil, and I have a totally different reason for it. I've used both. Neither of them caused breakouts. Both of them were great for my hair. However, I have a problem, and this is virgin coconut oil. This is extra virgin. It's just unrefined coconut oil, and I used it, and I've only noticed this with one other person who used it. And you know how different perfumes can smell different on different people's skin? This coconut oil smells exactly like coconut. Smells like an Almond Joy in the jar. If I put it on my body, it somehow mixes with my natural chemistry. Within an hour, I will smell very strongly like celery. And this is so strong to the point the first time I smelled it on someone was before I started using coconut oil. And it was so strong that I asked, oh, have you been eating something with celery? I thought maybe they had, you know, stuffing or something that used a whole bunch of celery in it. And they said, no, why? I was like, you smell like celery. You know, I don't know what that is. I don't know why it happens. I've looked it up, and I've not seen on the internet where anyone else says they smell celery, but I have seen where they said that they were getting some strange smells straight out of the jar. I don't. This smells beautiful. And it tastes good. I have been eating this instead of putting it on my skin. And it is just great. D-E-L-M-E-M. I'll pronounce it Delmum. Has a chocolate recipe with coconut. And it is just fabulous. It's one of my favorite things. So, I eat this, but I don't put it on my skin because I smell odd. It's great for my skin, great for my hair, but it smells funny, and that's the only reason I'm not putting it on me. What I am using instead is refined coconut oil, and this is it. And I've had great results from it. The acne is all but gone. So, I have... also, I wanted to go over the products that I'm using. There's been a slight change. I am still washing my hair. I wash it like every 3 days or 2 days if I've been very sweaty. And this summer I washed it like every 2 days because it's hot and I'd get, you know, like sweat and salt, and you want to get that out of your hair. So anyway, usually I'd wash it Monday, skip Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'd wash it Thursday. Skip Friday and Saturday, and then I wash it Sunday. So that's twice a week. 2 or 3 times a week I'm washing my hair. I always start with a clarifying shampoo. This is Suave, and it's rosemary and mint. And I love the smell of this. I could just carry this around and all day long smell it. I think it's fabulous. That's always my first shampooing, is a clarifying shampoo. I just want everything out of my hair and start clean from scratch. My second one, I was using Garnier Fructis Length and Strength. And I didn't see it one day, and I saw something else they had. I love every Garnier Fructis product I've tried. I just love it, and I love the smell. And it doesn't change on my skin or anything. What I got this last time is called Triple Nutrition, and it says for dry, damaged hair, and I love it. It just sort of gives my hair a little more texture, and it feels slightly silky, but not so much where I feel like I'm just loaded up with, dimethicone. I don't know. I need to get glasses, so I'm having trouble reading ingredients right now. It has that wonderful smell like Garnier products. Again, with the Length and Strength, I was using their conditioner. This is one I got on sale, and it's called Shine Burst. And the bottle's almost empty, but I found it worked wonderfully too. So, that is both shampoos and conditioner. I shampoo twice every time. Once with the clarifying shampoo and once with the Garnier shampoo I just showed you. My leave-in conditioner is also Garnier. This is Sleek and Shine, and I use a very small amount of it. Rub it in between my hands. A very small amount is, the size of my fingernail, my pinky nail, the whole thing. And rub it between my hands, and I start with the ends. And I do that all over. Alright, I'm going to try to figure out where I was. I just recorded without the camera being on. This insidious. Anyway, this is my hair. Let's see. Here we go. There's the end of it. It is I can't, 30 1/4 inches. Alright, with the hair color, I'm only doing, you know, an inch and a half of my hair. I take these two out. I get anything that is not metal. So this can be plastic, glass, porcelain. This is my little ramekin. I don't need all of this to do my hair. It's about $9 for the box, and a little bit less, but let's say it's $9. I'm using a third at a time. Each time I color my roots, it's costing me $3. You can see through this, it's got one use left in it. It was up to here. So I'm using 1/3 each time. This one looks opaque, but if I hold it next to a light bulb, I can see how much is in there. And it has 1/3 left. I can see it right now. There's a bright light coming here. It's about here. And I use this much and this much. So I pour 1/3 in here, and I mix it up with anything. It can be a plastic fork or something, as long as it's not metal. I put it on my roots, and I'll part my hair and put it on the roots again, so that this is like where the roots would be. This hair, all of this, never gets more color on it. That hair doesn't need it, and it's going to be dried out. This is a temporary color. Temporary color permanently dyes my hair, and I don't know why. It may be because my hair is very fine. This is Natural Instincts, and it's a 28 shampoo one. It's always in the fine print way down at the bottom. But it's a new formula. It only takes 10 minutes now, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I am going to I'm going to end this again, and I'm having a hell of a time. Excuse me, I'm having a hard time getting this recorded. I think that is all I have right now. I'm going to end this, and I'll catch up if there's anything missing. I hope not. Bye.